So why do I have to go to the beach today? And it's cloudy because I'm bored. Welcome to another video. Let's do this.
You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future.
So this is most likely going to be a very, very stupid decision considering the unstable weather in Dubai this week. But here we are, let's do this. Let's go to the beach. Look at that, man. That's very dramatic. So what actually happened is I was talking to a friend of mine on my phone on the way to the beach. I'm on 311, but it seems there is this announcement that you're not supposed to go to any of the valleys or the hilly areas or the beaches or such because of the unstable weather conditions, because it could get worse and you might get charged with a fine. So I think it's pretty safe, but at the same time I really want to respect the announcement by the government, because the government's simply the best here in UAE. So we're gonna take a detour. We're not gonna go to the beach. I'm gonna head to, there is this petrol station on the other side of Global Village here in Dubai. And I always get a what's the caramel cappuccino from Nescafe, the machine in the petrol station. Enoch, yeah, that's an Enoch. So we're gonna just grab that and then chill for a while, stand there, enjoy the cloudy weather, because the weather is amazing. I love cloudy weather, and it's not raining, but it's cloudy, so there is no, it's not hot, there's no strong sun shining. So considering all of these, I love the weather. So we're just gonna get the coffee and then chill for a bit and then maybe go back. I don't think there is parking right there, so we're gonna park it. So yeah, basically that's the plan. And yeah, let me show you the coffee that I like. Hold on. Look at that, it's cloudy, it's very, very cloudy, and then I can see a few drops on my windshield, so I guess it's starting to rain. But yeah, let's enjoy some coffee and then let's talk. So yeah, my coffee is almost finished. I was supposed to start the video a few minutes back, and then I got tied up with messages on my phone, and then I forgot I have to record the video. But anyways, coffee is almost done, but this is the caramel cappuccino from Nescafe, and it's just that Nescafe machine you might have seen in the previous clip. It's nothing fancy. It just cost me 6 dirhams. I think that's like in like £2, no, 1.5. Yeah, kind of. It's really good. I love it. But anyways, regardless, you know that thing that Steve Jobs said about the dots, something along the lines of the dots eventually connects in the end or later or something like that.
You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future.
I literally had that that thing happened now, like literally a few minutes back. That's why I was on the phone, because I do a couple of things when it comes to my online presence. So there is the podcast side of things, where I have the podcast setlist podcast, which is on a break now, mainly because of the current situations, the weather plus the other situations in the Middle East. So we have kept it on hold. The shoots haven't started for season 3, so that's there. And then I have the Toast to Throttle YouTube channel, where I do motor vlogging, right? And then I have my music side of things, which is Heidi, on my Instagram and my YouTube. I still have to pay more attention to the YouTube on that side, but yeah, regardless. So I have all these different things that I do, and as they say, the dots connecting at the end. So basically, one of the guys who follows me on my Toast to Throttle brand on Instagram, my motor vlogging side of things, which is in no way related to my music or my podcast. And then the guy texted me today, and he asked me if he can accompany me to the shoots, one of the shoots that I do for the podcast. And I was like, that's a motor vlogging audience which I have built. And then he's asking me if he can assist me with my other side of what I do online, which is the podcast, which is in no way related to this. And he basically wants to understand more about the podcasting, the podcast production, the shoots, and different kind of things like the setup, setting it up, and the other stuff. So I was really surprised. At the same time, I was really glad, and I was really happy, mainly because you don't realize, right? You have this set of audience, or the target audience that you have when you try to build something online, right? When it comes to a music brand, the Heidi's, being a musician, like the musician brand, I have my set of audience, which is people who love music, people who love live music, who likes to come and listen to live music and stuff. So that's that audience, set of audience. And then there is the other set of audience when it comes to Toast to Throttle, which are motorcycle related people, right? I mean, people who love riding, people who love motorcycles, who love basically things around motorcycles. And then there is this setlist podcast, which is kind of related to my music brand, being a musician, but I host other musicians. But there is no way relation between Toast to Throttle. There's no connections between Toast to Throttle and this. But see how this one, it's still, maybe I'm overthinking, but it's still one simple thing, one simple message, that I never thought my setlist podcast would reach any other audience, or my Toast to Throttle would attract somebody from my music side, but which has actually, which contributes to the whole point, that there are a couple of musicians who are motorcycle riders who actually found me out on the other Instagram page, where, bro, do you ride motorcycles? I love motorcycles as well. So you make that extra connection, right? So all this comes to that same point where you do multiple things, you do things that you really like in life, and then, but eventually all these might get connected with each other, or these might contribute to something else. So I really could feel this is the first thing that came to my mind when this happened, and the conversation, or the speech that Steve Jobs had about dots connecting with each other at some point. So you just have to trust the dots are going to connect at some point, and you just keep doing what you really want to do. And about this channel is where I don't have a target audience. This is more like my playground, right? To share anything that I want, my thoughts, my interests, other than the other pillars, as in motorcycle or the music. Other than this, what other things do I like? The person, which is me. So me, things revolving around me. So I don't have to really bother about anything when I create content on this page. It's just like an experimental channel. And there is no stress. It's just pure fun. I'm having a great time making videos for this channel. And the good thing that I noticed is that I'm not even bothered if nobody watches my content. After I post, I completely forget about that until somebody comments, which is one or two of you all the time. But yeah, I mean, so this, I don't know if this is gonna get somewhere. But again, coming back to the same point, maybe this is going to get connected with something else at some point. We never know. Making the whole idea of doing all this is making the best of what you have. I have a motorcycle, I have a few cameras, I decided to do motovlog. I am a musician, I play gigs for a living, I do live music for a living. And then I decided, okay, I might document that journey as well. I might put some live clips on my page. And that got me more gigs. And then this one, I literally have no idea where this is going, but maybe at some point this is gonna get connected with something. You never know. But yeah, it has been, I mean, there are the small things that we learn each day, right? And this is a space that I want to share those. So when I look back after 5 or 10 years, I was like, there was this, one of these days which I had where this happened. And when I think about that 10 years later, then I realized, wow, that actually turned out great. That small thing that happened that day, it turned out really great. So yeah, and I'm gonna leave it here on my channel. At some point, my future myself, future me is gonna come back and check this and then maybe feel good about whatever I am doing now. I hope so. So yeah, I'm gonna finish up my rest of the coffee and then head back home. Hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching and stay safe.